It was one of those mornings that make you glad you got up before sunrise. The lake was calm, the water reflecting the soft pink and gold of the sky, and there was just enough chill in the air to make that first sip of coffee taste even better. We pushed off from the dock with the whole day ahead of us, talking about what we might catch and who was going to land the biggest fish. For the first hour, it was nothing but the peaceful rhythm of casting and reeling, the occasional splash from a fish breaking the surface somewhere in the distance. Then, without warning, I felt the line tighten. Not a violent jerk like a bass on the attack, not the slow pull of a bottom feeder, just a steady, heavy weight. Rick called from across the boat and asked if I had something. Maybe, I said, but even I did not sound convinced. I started reeling, half expecting to see a clump of weeds or a branch snagged on the hook. The line felt heavy but lifeless, which usually means disappointment. As the shape began to rise through the murky water, I could see something dark and oddly familiar. I leaned over and scooped it up with the net, and that is when I realized I was holding a pair of sunglasses. I laughed and said, "Guess I just caught the big one." But before I could toss them aside, Rick froze. His eyes got wide. "Wait a second, those are mine." I looked at him, waiting for the punchline. "Yeah, right." "No, seriously," he said, taking them from my hands. He flipped them over, brushed off the muck, and pointed to a small scratch on the lens. "See that? That is from when I dropped them on the dock last summer. I lost these out here a year ago." I could not believe it. Out of all the spots on the lake, all the casts we could have made, I had managed to hook the exact sunglasses he had lost 12 months earlier. We spent the next 10 minutes laughing about it. Rick put them on, still wet and faintly smelling of lake water, and said they fit better now. The rest of the day, every time someone's line went tight, we joked about what we might pull up next. A lost shoe, a fishing rod, maybe even someone's cell phone. But nothing beat the sheer luck of finding Ricky-year-old sunglasses sitting at the bottom of the lake, waiting for the exact moment to make a comeback. It was not the biggest catch or the tastiest, but it was one of those stories that will get told over and over. Sometimes the lake does not just give you fish, it gives you memories. If you have ever pulled something unexpected from the water, share your story in the comments. And if you like a good fishing surprise, hit that like button and subscribe to Rock Lobster for more tales from the boat.